guys, Every11 here, and today we are back on the Minecraft Let's Build NukeTown 2025 world on the Xbox One. And in today's episode, we're going to be working more on the backyard. But before I get into what I've done off camera, because I've done a little bit off camera, I just want to say thank you to you guys, because recently I've been getting a lot of support on these videos in particular, and I've been gaining a lot more subscribers than usual. So I just want to thank you guys for that. And yeah, let's just get into this. So what I've done off camera is that first thing, I just touched up this roof a little bit, nothing really major. I had a little grate there. I changed up these vents on the side, and I also added a beacon here to give me haste 2 and speed 2 so that I can build a little bit faster. I did the patterning on the floor like on the map, and I wish I did have more similar blocks, but these are going to be good. I outlined for what we're going to do this episode, which is the garden, then this back little garden area. And then I did change up the fence, because remember in the last episode I did set up the fence, but I had it a little bit different. So yeah, so let's start this. So for this, I'm going to start off with the greenhouse first. So now the greenhouse, I'm going to try and get my blocks here. So it's basically like a whole glass building, but I want to get some pillars on it, just like 1 or 2. And I'm going to do light blue. I was deciding off camera between which glass I wanted to do between these two, but then I decided on this because it has more of a blue tint. So that's what we're going to go with. So we're going to surround this thing over here. So let's go up. Yeah, let's go up about that much and then do that. I think that's good. Yep. I'm still thinking about if I want to change this up a little bit. I don't know, because I might want to do quartz or iron blocks, but I think I'm going to stick with quartz. Thinking about it, I'm looking at the pictures right now. It looks more of like an iron, but iron's going to look too much of the texture. I want it to be a little bit solid. Let me turn it back into peaceful mode, because these slimes are annoying me. I don't know why it's on easy mode. Again, I keep this on peaceful mode, but it keeps on switching. I think it's just because I put some of this stuff on. But let's get some... Yeah, let's just start filling this in. I'm not going to do any pillars in between, because then it's going to start taking up a lot of space. So let's do that. And there's also a bush in this corner over here, which I'm going to put down. I want to see if this is actually, like, the exact length, because I didn't actually, like, measure this out, like, to perfection. But I want to see. So, yeah, let's just put the bush right here. It's like a... Yeah, that's a good size. So let's just fill this whole thing in glass now. I don't really have to put that much attention into this. All I'm going to do is just place some grass down in here and then just place some random crops. But I don't want to put that much detail into it because you're not going to be able to go back here. Let me get an iron door and actually place it down here. So let me get an iron door, place it. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm actually going to switch that to... Does that look better? Yeah, that looks better. I like that a lot more. So let's go around here and let's place all of this down. I want to see, yeah, I can't, let me turn up my music a little bit, actually. It's really low and it gets really quiet when I'm not really talking. So let's do that. Okay, there you go. Oh, wait, I have an even better idea. Let's get the best music disc. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's fire. Okay, so let's place... It's actually going to take a while to place all this glass down, but I think I went over everything I did off camera, I'm pretty sure, but... There you go. I think I'm going to make it 3 high, but then we're going to start on the roof. So, how this works is there's like a... Oh, that's going to be really difficult to make. Basically, there's a roof going up and then down, and then it does the same thing around here. So let's try and replicate this to my best of my abilities. So I'm going to do something like this around it, so that's about the shape that I want, like that. So I think that's what's going to work. So I think I'm going to do it like this. Let's go in 1 more, actually. I think that's going to look the best if I go in 1. Let's go like this. This is going to be really hard to make because if I do it like this, then it's going to be sticking in a little bit. But you don't really notice, right? Oh, because then it's going to be weird on the top. This is going to be hard to make. Actually, no, it's good if it's sticking out on the top. I just realized that because there's the, well, I actually like how that looks. That looks good. Because there's actually, the roof is basically glass, so we're good like this. So now let's just make the shape around this whole entire thing. So, I just realized it's going to have to be a bigger roof in the back over here, which is actually going to make it easier because we have more space to build this roof. But I didn't realize how big I made this. I should have made it a little bit smaller, but I think we'll be able to work with this. So it's going to take a while to place in all this glass. I just realized that, but I shouldn't be placing this glass in here because I'm probably going to have to edit it a lot later, but it's good. So let's place all this down. Fill this all in. How much more do we have left? We have just like 3 more rows. So I'm gonna back up and see how this looks. And last row. And there you go. I'll fix that up later, but so now let's bring this roof back. And then let's do it around the whole entire side here. There you go. That's how I want it to be. Then we'll bring this around. And then how am I gonna do this? Let's do it like this. And then we'll have space to build another roof here. You get what if you get what I'm getting at right now. You'll eventually understand it if you don't already, but so now let's place this on this side. I don't think we really need it. You'll never see it, but just for the detail if you like to fly over it. So let's do this. And then do I need glass? No, I placed the slabs here. Hopefully this ends up looking good because this is like a really noticeable spot of the map. I need this to go right here, and then 2. That looks good. Okay, there you go. So this is going to be the shape of our roof right here. And let's finish this off. If I can finish it off. And there you go. No, wait. There you go. So that's how I want it to be, and I think that looks pretty good. This spot's really annoying me, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to extend this out so that the roof goes like this. And I think this would look way better, so then this comes to here. No, wait. Yeah, that goes right there. And then there's 2 glass. And then you have this. And then this. Then 2 glass. And then that. So that looks good. No, wait. That's not how it goes. 1, 2, 3 on top. Then this is probably like the most boring part of the video, but we'll get through this. So that's supposed to be how it works. And this is already messed up super bad, but I think if I were to just touch it up a little bit over here, then it'll start to look like it's supposed to. And now we just have to place the glass on top to finish off the white of the roof. And hopefully this looks good, because I do not want to have to do this for a few hours. Because I feel like that's how long it's going to take for me to finally think that it looks good. So there you go. How does that look? That looks better. That looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna stick with this. Anything weird with this roof? I think there's something weird here. No, nothing weird. I just wanna. That looks really weird there, though. I'm kind of unhappy with that, but we're gonna stick with it either way. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now let's place all the plants in here. So we don't really have to whatever. There's a word for this, but let's place a button here so we can get in. I know I could just break through, but I'm gonna go fancy way. Let's get some grass, and we're just gonna I can't speak today. A lot of these times when I record these episodes, I can't really speak. I think it's just because when I put on my headset, because again, I think I've already went over this topic, but I have a headset where both my ears are covered, and it's just really hard to talk because you can barely hear yourself, and I talk really fast some of the time, and I can barely hear myself talk right now since I just turned up my game volume, so let me lower that. There you go. So there you go. I just realized that my music stopped playing. Get back on there. There you go. Let's do this. Place this all in, and I think I'm just gonna place some random flowers. I want to put a lot of sunflowers because I want this to be as accurate as possible. When I look at this, there's a lot of tall flowers, so what I'm gonna do is choose my flowers that are tall. So I'm gonna do the lilacs, I'm gonna do some double grass, and then there's the sunflower, which I'm gonna do. So I'll just spam those all around. I'm not gonna do any wheat, I'm pretty sure. I could do sugarcane, but there's nowhere I would put that, you know what I'm saying? And I have to get rid of my swag music. So let's just throw this into the corner there. I actually do like how this roof turned out. It may look a little bit weird from the inside. It looks really impractical and weird, but it looks okay on the outside. Let's just say it like that. So let's place this all down in here. I actually might want to put some bushes down in here. I'm already planning on what I want to put in here. Can I get double high ferns? I think you can, right? 2 high ferns? Yeah, large ferns, right? Or is that just... No, yeah, actually, I like how that looks. I like how that looks. So these are all the flowers I'm going to be using in here. I'll just spam them around randomly. Wow, I probably should have placed all this grass down before I started recording this episode, but I didn't think it would take this long. So let's just do this. And I think that's it. So yeah, so let's place all these down. So let's just place down some random sunflowers. And I'm actually gonna face this way. No, wait, how you face doesn't really affect it, but I don't want too many sunflowers, and I want to make it look as nice as possible. So we're just gonna randomly place it. We'll have some empty spaces, but let's try and get as nice as we want it. And they're coming from the actual entrance too, so it's okay if we do that. So now we put in some grass, so let's just spam some grass around here. Grass is probably the one that I want the least of. Now these are probably gonna look the best. There you go. Yeah, those look really cool. I actually really like the lilacs. I think I called them lilacs in one of my episodes before. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. So I watched one of my videos back and I'm like, did I just say that? But yeah, it's kind of weird when I watch these videos, because sometimes I do watch my videos just to make sure I didn't mess up on anything. Like, you miss some of the things that I forget to edit out, like some of my failed intros, but we go through it. These large ferns look really cool too, but I think I might want to add some roses in here too, because the red would look really cool. But let's just get all this. There you go. Now let's get some roses, wherever they are. The bush. George Bushes. Okay, yeah. It doesn't look that cool from inside of here. I'm just saying that right now. But once we get out of here, it's going to look really cool. I think I'm just going to break the door down. I don't really care. I'll place another one. And I can place... There you go. Now we got this. Let's break the button. And wherever the iron doors are, place that. And let's check this out. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. I forgot to add the bushes. I said I was gonna add bushes in there, and I completely forgot. So let's just add let's just put a lever down here so I can go in. I think I lose my speed effect from in here. But let's just place some 3 high bushes. No, too high. Let's put them in all the empty spaces that I can find. Let's just do some weird shapes. If I can do some weird shapes. I probably should have done the flowers last and these bushes first, but I completely forgot that I wanted to put bushes in here. But now that we're adding them, it looks better, I think, because they're taller than all the rest, so nothing looks like the same level. So that looks really nice. There you go. If I can get out of here, it looks like a jungle in here. Okay, there you go. Let's break that, and I broke the flooring. Let's find this. There you go. Okay, I actually really like how that looks, so we're gonna stick with that. Now there's like a pathway leading up to there, so I was looking at what kind of stones I used there. So we used normal stone. So let's just branch out here and with the little stones. And they're basically just in a straight line, so that's pretty much as close as we're gonna get it, right? Just gonna see if that's how I want it to be. Yeah, I guess so. Actually, no. They're on like a little bit of a curve, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add them in, and then we're just gonna have them curve. So let's get up both of the flooring colors here. And yeah, I think that's how I want the stones to come out. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That looks really nice at top of here. This flooring looks really weird over here because of all the separation. But yeah, that's basically as close as we're gonna get to the actual game. But I think it looks pretty cool. It's really bright. So let's go and add this garden in. So this is basically another garden over here that's growing actual like plants. Well, not like flowers. There's like really like plants here. So these walls right over here that I'm standing next to are like shelves. So what we're going to do is we're going to use stairs to make them into shelves. So let's do that. So let's do some curved. I can't even place. Hold on, let me get all these grass blocks back so that if I mess up, I can place them back. That was this one. Okay, good. So let's get rid of all these. And let's place this down. And then let's get some, wherever it is, oak wood slabs. And there you go. Then place the slabs. And then we have a nice little shelf over here. Then over here, there's a shelf. So we're going to do... Can't really do anything here. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do it like this. It's not that noticeable. And then what I'm actually going to do is I want to add some signs to these just to make it look a little bit cooler. If I can. There you go. If I can. Actually, I just thought of something. If we bring this into the wall over here and then round it off. I have so much trouble placing these. There you go. Yeah, it looks pretty good. This one we don't need to do that though because it's like the perfect shape. So let's just place the 2 down, 2 here, and then there you go. That's how we're gonna do it. Then on the back of here, there's some there's more shelves, but these are like made of metal. So we're gonna get some. They're like really white, so we're gonna get quartz, and then they start over here, and then there you go. Let's do like that much, and then we'll do up one again, and that says that looks pretty good. I like how that looks. And then do it again on this side. I think there was one more, so that's perfect. Then let's get that. And I messed up here. There you go. There's actually one in the center, so maybe, how am I gonna do this? Let's actually just make them this big. That's gonna look way better. And then we can fit in the center one, so like this big. No, wait. So we'll make these both 3, and then the one in the center a little bit bigger. I think that's the only way we're gonna be able to do this. But you weren't letting me notice, and no one's really going to be in the back of this map part. But now there's the flooring over here, which is like, has a really weird design to it. So this, I think, will look perfect because it's that white color. And it has like this design, like it's watering the plants, like there's plants on it. And I think this is the perfect block for it because it has all those weird textures on it. So yeah, I'm going to stick it to the door over here. Did I put the signs down on this? Yeah, let's put the signs back. I actually really do like how the signs look. They add a little bit more, I don't know, they just add something to it that's really nice. And that's going through this, so we're just going to place some stairs. Nope, that's not even going to work. Let's just build up with this so that you can't really see it outside the map. There you go. So now let's place this on the rest. And I think that's everything for this back area over here. So then we're going to work on the little, like, building areas with the... I think this side has the robot, or it's the blue side with the robot. I'm not sure. No, this side has the... I don't know. I have pictures, though. This side has the bunker. So, how does that look? That looks pretty good, actually. I thought that was going to look a little bit weird. The only thing that I'm not happy about is that they have, like, little fruits and vegetables on here. But I can't really figure out a way to add that in. There is actually like little plants on the ground, so I just thought of a really nice way of adding those little plants in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some buttons to the ground, and they're gonna symbolize like those little plants. But I'm not sure if I want to use another color. So let's see some. That doesn't look that good. Yeah. Let's just place them down as like those little plants on the ground. I don't know, just to symbolize something. I think that looks okay. So now we're adding the bunker in. So let me get my picture of the bunker up. And because I do have one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you go. So the bunker is like, it's made of like stone. So we need stone. Let's get all these blocks over here. And I think we'll get some of that. And then some andesite. And then I'll get an item frame because there's a little bit of a symbol there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the... Where do I want to do this? I'm going to go by these squares because these are like the perfect counters. So let's go 4 away. So right here is where I'm going to put it. And I think that's right. So let's go like that. There's actually the flooring around it. But I'm not sure how big I want this to be. Let's do another iron door. And then I guess we'll do the bottom with andesite. So we'll go out 3, I guess. And then... I think that's how big I want it to be. That might be a little too big, though. I'm not sure. Let me just... that. That's not too big. That's probably the perfect size. And then we're going to go up with these slabs, because it changes color to a lighter color on the top of this. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, and then we'll add in the little sign here. I don't like how this is like a weird... I don't like how this looks. Let's change this up a little bit. So on this top of here, it curves up. So it's a good thing I chose these slabs because then I can do that curve to the perfect. This is actually going to be a really hard build to do because this is like a very weird shaped building, which is making me uncomfortable because it's like, I don't know, it's such a weird shape because it has this curve. If you've ever seen it, it's like it's a curved building. And I don't want it to be like too blocky like that, but that's how we're going to build it, I guess. If I get rid of these, maybe it'll look a little bit better. If I do that, and then this. No, wait. This, that, and then this. And then we add the door. I actually think that's the best we're gonna get it. I'm not even sure. This is making me really frustrated. Let's switch it up here to stone. How about that? That's the best we're gonna get it, isn't it? That makes me really mad that that's probably the best we're ever gonna get. How about if I make this so that the roof is a little bit more... Let's make it one higher up, and I think that'll make it look a little bit more... give me a little bit more space to build on it. There you go. And then maybe we'll stick it out one on the top of here, because it does stick out, which is also really weird. I can't build this. This is really weird. But I think that's probably the best we're ever going to get on this building, to be honest. But I think it looks okay. Okay is not the right word for this. This looks really weird. I can't even build this. You know, let's actually do stairs here, just to symbolize how it's, like, going in a little bit. And then we can do this. I actually think this is going to look good at the end. It looks exceptional. This is probably going to be the only part of the map that I'm not happy about. Okay, that's probably the best I'm going to get. This side, though, this is sticking out a little bit. It goes up. There you go. That's the best. Yeah, this is the best I'm going to get it. I'm kind of sad because I thought this part was going to be a little bit easier to build because it's so small, but apparently I cannot get it to work the way I want it to. But we're just going to add some buttons here just to make it look a little bit better. And then there's a little nuclear symbol here, so let's put a flower because it's a circle. Yeah, that looks that looks okay. Okay is the word, right? Yeah, okay is pretty much the word. I'm actually gonna make it slant a little bit at the back because that's how it is in the map. It slants back. So let's add this. And actually that looks pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kinda liking this, but let's fill that in at the back. And then this I wanna make it so that you can't really see the wood. And then there you go. That was probably the hardest part of this whole backyard, but I think that works out. But that's the best I'm gonna get. I think that does work out. So now on here, there's like a little generator thing. I think this is like I don't know what this would be, but it's lined up with the other side. So let's get it's orange, and then they have pillars. It's basically like the house, but a little bit, I don't know. I can't explain it. A lot of these buildings are so weird because it's supposed to be futuristic, but let's get tons of this machinery because there's machinery inside of here. I think dispensers will work good, and I think that's all we're really going to need. So let's line this up with this. I think, actually, no. It's basically it's out right over here, basically. So it goes, build up right here. I think this is going to be good. And over here, maybe one more over. Let's go one more over. And then we'll make it one smaller. I feel like 3 is perfect. Is that 3? Yeah, that's 3. So then let's go 3 over. It's like a box. So let's go like that. And then we'll add in the wall. So they're like 2 high walls here. So let's add that in. If I can. God, I'm trying to place fast because I don't want it to be too long, but then I have to make it look good. So let's do that. Let's place that back so that it doesn't look that weird. And then place all these walls in. And let's place the back one in. And there you go. That's basically the outline of it. Let me get some carpet because some of these... Nope, that's not the right one. Carpet, because some of these spots are like raised in a really weird way. So what we're going to do is add this carpet to add like that little raise effect. If you've ever seen it, it has like little spots that raise up a little bit more. And I think that looks perfect for that. So then over here they have like this really big blue structure, so that's what we're gonna add, and we're gonna do it 2 because it's really big. It's probably the biggest one here. So there you go, 2 high. That looks good. Let's make this 1 higher, and let's actually, yeah, no, that looks good. Then over, no, I'm gonna make it 1 wide because it's gonna be way too big. Then we'll add in dispensers because I think these are gonna be the perfect block for this. And then this one's a little bit taller than the other one, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it like that. And that's basically the best I'm going to get it, isn't it? A lot of these tinier builds, like, they're so built, like, to perfection in the game, and they're so tiny that you can't really replicate them easily. This one, now I'm looking at this thing over here, it's actually like a gray color, but then there's like a strip of blue in it, so that's what I'm going to do. And I want to make the blue 1 high. No. Yeah, let's make the blue right there. top it off like that, and then we'll actually make the rest of this stone brick. And I think that looks pretty good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the roof in. So let's delete all that, and then it's basically like one of those kinds of roof. It goes up, so we're gonna do that. So this fence is getting in the, whoa, I just broke the whole entire thing. Let's get some slabs. I don't know why I chose the slab, but this one's a little bit easier, it just goes up. So if I can even place this, there you go. I'm actually gonna start this like this. So I really did need to delete that. So maybe I might place that back, but I'm not sure. I don't really need to. But it goes up very slowly, so I'm gonna do it by 2s. Because 2s is probably the slowest way I can do this. So let's go 2. Another 2. Then let's delete that. And yeah, this actually looks really good. And then it overhangs like 1 off the edge. So that's gonna look really perfect. So, nope, can't do it. And man, everything was going so perfect. I added these little buildings. But yeah, anyway guys, I just want to thank you guys so much again for all the support I've been getting on this series. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!